Aye. No, only dark water. Aye, sir. All ready to boat. Arg! Stand by, men, stand by.
Aye, sir.
Lower me, Mr. Starbuck.
Arg.
Lower. Quicker.
Lord.
Like noiseless nautilus shells, their light prows sped through the sea, but only slowly they neared their foe. As they neared him, the ocean grew still more smooth. It seemed drawing a carpet over its waves, seemed a new meadow, so serenely in its spread. At length, the breathless hunter came so nigh seemingly unsuspecting prey that his entire dazzling hump was distinctly visible, sliding along the sea as if an isolated thing, and continually set in a revolving ring of finest, fleecy, greenish foam. He saw the vast, involved wrinkles of the slightly projecting head beyond. Before it, far out of the soft Turkish rugged waters, went the glistening white shadow from his broad, milky forehead, a musical rippling playfully accompanying the shame. And behind, the blue waters interchangeably flowed over into the moving valley of his steady wake. And on either hand, bright bubbles arose and danced by his side. But these were broken again by the light toves of hundreds of gay fowls softly feathering the sea, alternate with their fitful flight, and like to some, the flagstaff rising from the painted hull of an argosy, the tall but shattered bowl of a recent lance projected from the white whale's back, and at intervals one of the cloud of soft-toed fowls hovering, and to and fro skimming like a canopy over the fish, silently perched and rocked on his pole, the long-tail feathers streaming like pennants. Ahab could discover no sign in the sea, but suddenly, as he peered down and down into its depths, he profoundly saw a white living spot, no bigger than a white weasel, with wonderful celerity uprising, and magnifying as it rose till it turned, and then there were plainly revealed two long crooked rows of white glistening teeth, floating up from the undiscoverable bottom. The bluish pearl white at the inside of the jaw was within 6 inches of Ahab's head, and reached higher than that. In this attitude, the white whale now shook the slight cedar as a mildly cruel cat in her mouse. With unastonished eyes, Fidela gazed and crossed his arms, but the tight yellow crew were tumbling over each other's heads to gain the utmost stern. As now he thus vainly strove, the jaw slipped from him, the frail gunwales bent in, collapsed, and snapped, as both jaws, like an enormous shears, sliding further a bit the craft completely in twain, and locked themselves fast again in the sea, midway between the two floating wrecks. These floated aside, the broken ends drooping, the crew of the stern wreck clinging to the gunwales, and striving to hold fast to the oars to last them across. Ahab, the first to perceive the whale's intent by the crafty upraising his head, a movement that loosed his hold for that time. At that moment his hand had made one final effort to push the boat out of the bite, but only slipping further into the whale's mouth, and tilting over sideways as it slipped. The boat had shaken off his hold on the jaw, spilled him out of it as he leaned to the push, and so he fell flat-faced upon the sea.
Welcome to the Reader's Corner. I'm Sam.
I know, I can't leave
Today,
now.
on another enticing episode, that is talking.
Scotty, you gotta do your job.
Very interesting. Can you tell us about how Herman became... Very interesting. And what events set in motion the works that he created?
Completely. He really liked and enjoyed. You can't just pop your... through all of these examples, the tongue thing sucks.
The ship. Arg.
Likely led to his most... You can't... So became a whaler.
When the old man, at his wont intervals, stepped
Just joking.
Okay, go.
And he's dragged up by his tail.
The jet.
Go. Go. Come on, dude.
It's Moby Dick.
He's dead.
Moby Dick. Moby Dick.
There she blows.
But yeah, we have like 3 hours of nothing but laughing. Like you're on camera.
He's ugly.